Grace and peace, God's people. Pastor Chelsea Sims of Trinity AME Zion Church here to give you your Make Your Day moment for today. Of course, you know Trinity AME Zion Church is located at 123 South Academy Street, Blacksburg, South Carolina, 29702. We have services Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Would love to see you there for our hour of power. Listen, today I want to talk about taking your time. One of the most obvious, clear, and ever-present things in the Bible is time. One of the early things that were created is time. And time happens. And more importantly than just time occurring for us, we also have to realize that God planned for time. He knew, Isaiah says something that, I don't know where the quote comes from, but he says this all the time and I enjoy it. He says, God made time so that everything wouldn't happen at once. And I love that quote because it's very true. God orchestrated this world intentionally for things not to happen at once. What does that mean for us as we're making our day as God has made our day? We cannot rush to make things happen. We cannot hope that things are going quicker than they go. We can't believe that things will be more than what they are. We have to relax, breathe, and deal with time as God has, which means understand that it's a part of the process. Understand that everything, God made time so that everything doesn't happen at once. Waiting our turn, being patient. One of my favorite scriptures talks about, yet in a little while, and the Lord will strengthen, establish, and settle you. All right, God's going to do some things. He's going to put you in some places. He's going to make some things happen for you. But you've got to take your time, okay? Time is something that you can own. Time is something that you don't get more of. You don't know how much of it you have. You don't know when it's up. You won't ever get any more of it. So you have to take your time, watch out for things that are happening, and manage time appropriately. It's time out for hanging around people that aren't going where you're going. It's time out for dealing with issues and circumstances that are not improving your condition. It's time out for wallowing in self-pity. It's time out for sin. It's time out for wrongdoing. It's time to treat our neighbors correctly. It's time to speak for justice. It's time to be a prophetic voice. Thank you for the hearts. It's time. And more importantly, it's your time. Notice that since the beginning of time, in all of the scriptures that you see God being the star of the show. It's about his relationship with us, absolutely. But he is the star of the biblical show. It is his doing. It's about him. It's got everything to do with him. Why is that important? Because your time is now. And just as God has created this world, you have the power to create your world by taking your time and owning your moment. Own your time. I think it's just Representative Maxine Waters says, I'm redeeming my time. Claiming your moment, seizing your opportunity, putting away the things that are not profitable, and putting forth the things that bring about the will of God. Putting forth the things that produce God's goodwill, that produce good things, that produce patience, that produce faith, that produce joy, that produce love, that produce kindness, meekness, gentleness, long-suffering, those types of things. Put those things forth, make those things happen. I pray this word has blessed you, and if it has, can you share it with somebody else? Perhaps they'll get the same type of blessing. You can share it in their inbox, you can share it on your Facebook page, or you could do both. Do me the hugest favor and do both, all right? I will greatly appreciate it. I hope that the Lord blesses you, the Lord keeps you, the Lord makes his face to shine upon you, and grant you his peace. You have a blessed day.